is Thursday, February 27th. The year is 2019, and I'm here at the house. Couldn't sleep. My throat is really bothering me. I think it's strep throat. Well, my doctor's treating it as if it is strep throat. We don't know for sure. It just came about. So, I was laid in bed trying to sleep, but I couldn't sleep. So let me get up. And I was doing a post. I was trying to type up a post for Facebook. And sometimes I just throw my thoughts about certain subjects into the air. But I was rather intrigued by Kobe Bryant's falling out with his parents. And it just opened. This video isn't about Kobe Bryant or his parents. The video is about how we as a race of people, how we treat each other. Something happened between Kobe Bryant and his parents. I don't know what. That created a huge rift between the two of them. And instead of a black family coming together, it tore them apart. Some things happened in my own family between my mother and my sisters. And they were not able to get past those issues for years. A lot of blacks will hold resentment about something. And even in situations with black folks where there are no family ties, I can remember going to school and dealing with kids who didn't like me for various reasons, and I hadn't done nothing to them. Can you imagine it's lunchtime and everybody's going to get in their cafeteria trays and you're walking with your lunch tray and you walk and you sit down at a table, and as you go to sit down at this table, other students get up and leave. And you're like, what are you leaving for? And I would have this happen to me, and I just ignored it because I didn't know. Maybe they were finished eating lunch. And then when I finally clicked in my head, they moved because I sat here. Now, most kids would probably be a little upset about that or hurt by that. I found their torture button. Every time I would see their asses, I'd go over there and sit at their table. Every time. And they'd get up and leave. And I did that day after day after day. And this was in high school. I could have chosen another table, but I chose the table they were sitting at just to fuck with them. But black people, these are all black folks. I've lived on this earth. In a few weeks, I would have made it to 50. In all my 50 years of walking on God's green earth, or just walking on planet Earth, God doesn't necessarily own it because we don't know who owns this place. But I've never had issues with white people. Not ever, not once. Other than a nosy white woman who walked over and asked me, was I going to cut my grass at a house, about a house I was buying? Are you going to cut your grass? And that was the only incident. I ignored that heifer and kept it going. But with black people, I could tell you some stories. How we harm each other and do each other in. It goes back to the situation between Kobe and his parents. We don't know what took place there. We don't know who was the bad person or who was the good person. Who was antagonizing whom. And for what? But he got along fine, they say, with Vanessa's family. Was it race? Was it the race issue between the inner workers of the black family? I've been with Earl since 1996. This is February 27, 2020. I've been me and everybody else since 1996. Well, Lord, I could tell you some stories. That should never have happened in any course of any relationship. But I find other friends of mine who also have had long-term relationships with somebody black. The story they tell me, I sit back and say, I thought I had it bad. We do each other in for no reason. Whether it's in relationships, families, friendships. I know I've discussed this 1,000 times. Excuse me, I was drinking earlier. Or actually right now. I have a lot of people who consistently reach out to me, want to be friends. Yeah, I'm a little bit too old to have friends and entourages and stuff. But I'm just not. When I want to go someplace, I just want to grab my jacket and hit it. I don't be sitting around waiting for Tyrone and Marcellus and Peter to get here so we can go to the movies. If I want to go to the movie, or you want to go? You don't want to go? Okay, I'll see you when I get back from the movies. That's the end of that. So, in the past, when I had an entourage of friends that I was doing everything for, I do mean everything, because I had a generous heart. Everything. From helping them buy a house in my name for them to live in, cars, clothes, shoes, money. What did I get out of the deal? Were they ever grateful and thankful and happy to see me? No. Not at all. This video isn't about Kobe Bryant and his parents, but I'm curious to know the dynamics between the two of them. Was it about money? Was it about race, him marrying that girl? What could cause a family to implode like that? Me and my mother have had some difficult times. Very difficult times over the years. My mother's my best friend, but we've had our issues. About a lot of stuff that didn't even involve me and her. It was always some other nigga, family member, bullshit, something else. It wasn't me and her having problems with what we had done to each other. It was this surrounding circus. If that makes any sense. It's tough being black in America. It's hard. It's really hard. I'm sure white folks do it too. We know they exist and they have their issues and problems too. But I think black folks in corner the market on instability and dysfunction in America. They have cornered the market. People get so mad when you say something about black folks. I posted a picture of some inmates. It's on my Facebook page. Let me see if I can show you. It's a picture somebody sent me, and I kind of chuckled at it. And I realized I did find out that this picture is not really real. But it's just some inmates hanging out on a, can you see it? In jail. Inmates hanging out in jail. So, I posted that picture. And some people, and I just said black women love these type of men, and they do. And the comments started. Some people agreed. A lot of people agreed with me that was pretty much accurate. But a lot of women were upset, saying, "Oh, you gay? What difference does it make? You shouldn't matter any damn way." I'm thinking, yeah, I don't matter. I'm not allowed to have an opinion. But it's very true that a lot of black women, maybe not you, if I'm talking to a black woman tonight, they like these prisoners. These street characters, these ex-inmates. And yeah, I've been to prison too. I'm 1990. When I walked out that door, I said, I'm never going back there again. Some of these guys are in and out of prison repeatedly. Some of these guys are in and out of prison repeatedly. Their whole life revolves around going in and out of jail. They don't have anything productive going on in their lives. So because they don't have anything productive going on in their lives, or don't want to have anything productive in their lives, they create criminal activity, which gets them, they get caught at, they ain't the best criminals, and they end back up in jail. But black women choose these men. They have children by these men. And it just creates, it's just like I said, I've been in Atlanta for 30 years, walked this earth for 50 years. I've never had a problem with white folks. They never harmed me, hurt me, fired me from a job. I've never had any issues with them in my 50 years of living here on earth. But black people, on the other hand, are something different. Living in Niggerville, I have been robbed, shot at, stabbed, chased with a car, stuff stolen from out my car and home, bank accounts, an attorney. I've had a black, well-known attorney. He stole $100,000 from me. You can trust me, Walter. I'm one of the best attorneys. He was always on the news and on the TV and everything. Stole $100,000 from me. And I had to fight to get my money back. I could have went out to his licensing board. There's a lot of stuff I could have did, but I said I just want my money back. So I've learned my lesson dealing with black folks, how we do each other in, how we treat each other. How good example how the black community rose up to come against Dwayne Wade and Gabriel Union's daughter Zaya, who ain't bothering nobody. But in the meanwhile, there were rapes, murders, shootings, killings, assaults, home invasions, carjackings in our community that has a direct effect on our lives. Ain't nobody said shit. But they were about Zaya and Dwayne Wade and Gabriel Union, what they could confide in the night. But you got niggas gang banging outside your damn door. So a lot of black folks, after they've been through so much, they love being black, but they get tired of the bullshit. And they give up and begin to distance themselves from black folks. Some marry white people. They tried dating a black guy for years. It didn't work out. They go fall in love with a white guy or a white woman or whatever. Or Hispanic or whoever. See, we don't know what led up to that man choosing Vanessa. Kobe choosing Vanessa. We don't know what happened to other women he dated. She had dated other women. Why did he choose her? He fell in love with her. What was so special about her? What took place? Why he didn't marry the one he was previously engaged to? So, it's very complicated being a black person living in the United States because the rules keep changing on how you should be happy. So, he married this white chick, a Hispanic chick, and you would think his family members never even showed up at the wedding because they were upset. I would not have missed my son's wedding. Even if I was upset, I'd have been right there because I guess I like to eat wedding cake. But this is my son. He married someone I really don't like. But I'm going to get past my differences and show my son and my daughter-in-law love and support. What's wrong with that? That's what I would have done. I have attended events and been around stuff I didn't really want to go and didn't like the person. But I was a bigger man and went and stood there and helped the cause and made the situation. When people were like, I didn't think you was coming. I said, yeah, I came. I think nobody thought you was coming. I said, do you have a seat for me to sit down on? Yeah, you got a chair. I was going to give me my chair then, honey. But we have to start realizing on Facebook and social media, we constantly attacking white people about what took place 18, 19, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000 years ago. People, we never going to meet black and white pictures. We all up in arms about this shit. But we in 2020. But we ain't up in arms with all the chaos, bedlam and confusion and murder all around us. We ain't got nothing to say. I don't get it. Black folks, we got a long way to go to get to the finish line. We just getting started. Everything's stacked against us, or is it? It's a rat race in town trying to find. Right now, the number one issue in Atlanta is finding affordable housing. Whether you're renting or purchasing a home, you want something you can afford to pay for. And it's getting hard to do. Hard for a lot of people. I looked at apartments that were $2,000, $3,000, and $4,000 a month. Can I afford it? Yeah, I can afford it. Do I want to live there and pay that? No. No. It is what it is. But I think we have to be very careful as we proceed forward. As black people, how we view black-owned businesses and how we view our communities. And how we want to get success and have some type of success in the black community. I don't know if this makes any sense. But anyway, I'm tired. That was just some stuff I wanted to discuss before this ambience kicking in. I'm about to go to sleep. But I hope I made some sense tonight. It's just rough for black people in general. And we do it to each other. We harm each other every day. physically, mentally, financially, we do each other in on purpose. And then we sit around and bring the white man. No, nigga, the white man didn't steal $100,000. I'm from my bank account. Your black ass did. Well, he had a white man hadn't did it. No. We ain't gonna blame this on the white man. You did this. So you have to learn to call a spade and be truthful about what's happening in our community. We don't have to keep blaming the white folks. I think we kind of passed that point. There's some things that we can do on our own that can change and uplift the community. We don't need their permission to do it either. But that's for another video. So anyway, I'm about to conclude this video. I'm tired. I mean, if I keep talking, I'll be like this, blah, 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 blah. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, I don't want to do the video like that. So now that my pills are kicking in, I'm going to go my ass to bed. Y'all have a good night. Today is Thursday, February 27th. The year is 2019, 2020. Hope this video made some sense. I'm out of here and enjoy your night.